This is going to be the segment bisector construction. So to do this construction, what I first need to do is come up with a segment. So just with my straight edge, I'm going to draw some segment. Doesn't really matter how long this segment is, although if you make it too big, like your circles will go off your paper, and like you need enough space to be able to do this. Now that I have my segment, I'm going to take the point end of my compass and place it at one of the two endpoints. It doesn't matter which endpoint I start with. So I'm just going to start here on the left-hand side. I'm going to push the point end of my compass at the other endpoint. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make an arc that is both above my line and below my line. So I've drawn just a light arc in there. And what I'm going to do is now put the point of my compass at the other endpoint and put the pencil of my compass at the other endpoint. And again, make another light arc. And if you look closely, you can see that I have these two arcs intersecting here above the line, as well as here below the line. If I go and construct or connect these 2 points with my straight edge, what I have here is this line. Well, let's give some of these things names, A, B, C, and D. So this line CD is going to bisect this segment AB. And that means that this point E here would be considered the midpoint of AB. So it turns out that this line CD is not only just a way to generate the midpoint for line AB, it also is a perpendicular bisector. And we'll talk later about what a perpendicular bisector is, but it's going to be the same construction that we've already done. So this construction is for a midpoint, a perpendicular bisector, and it turns out that it'll also construct an isosceles triangle. So if we connect A to C, and then C to B, what I also have is an isosceles triangle. And now an isosceles triangle is one where all three side lengths are the same length. So this one construction actually does three different things, right? So it can construct a midpoint, it can construct a perpendicular bisector, or it can take a segment and turn it into an isosceles triangle.